Hey, challengers! It's December 1st, so if you have OCD, kind of like me, this is the perfect time to start a challenge group. What is a challenge group? What are we going to do? And what am I signing myself up for? Okay, so let me explain. A challenge group basically is like an accountability group. It helps you hold yourself accountable, and it also helps with the parameters of the challenge group to help each other hold each other accountable. So it's awesome, it's a lot of fun, and you get tons of great tips out of it as well. What are we challenging ourselves for? Well, we are challenging ourselves to use the 10 calls a day system. I will be happy if you start with 5. You can still participate if you start with 5 calls a day for 5 days a week. That can be Monday through Friday. That's when I do them. It can be Tuesday through Saturday, Wednesday through Sunday. You get the idea. You make the hours and you commit with them. And you are going to do this for 21 days in a row. Obviously, if you work like me, you're going to take your weekends off, but you're going to pick it back up on Monday. And what are we calling about? What are we doing? Well, the 10 calls a day system is going to explain all that, and that's part of basically the requirement for being part of the challenge group. You're going to want to watch that Meet FM training, listen to that training about how to even get organized for the 10 calls a day. Mo Lorenz, she lists her system on how she uses it with color-coded highlighters and her planner. But you are going to find the system that works for you. So this is my planner that I use just from Target, and I just basically put, as you can see, this isn't a very good showing, but it's a showing. I put my call list on this page, and I actually, just wait one second, I transfer them over from the customer surveys. So I have these in a stack like this, and when I start my challenge group, I grab these customer surveys, and my first goal is bookings right now because I'm trying to beef up my January with this awesome promotion. Why wouldn't you want to plump full your January? For your customers' sake, they can walk away with $200 plus worth of WildTree for hosting in January, December 15th actually through January. I know a lot of teachers like to host during that week off. It's a great time for them to host because they're off of school. So anyways, I personally fill my call list. I'm strategic, and Mo will talk about that. And I'm using the 10 calls a day system as my vehicle to get organized. So maybe you're launching your business, or you're really focusing on team building right now in these first couple weeks. Use the 10 calls a day system as your vehicle to get that organized. It's an organizational tool that will help you with WildTree. It's going to help you work smarter, not harder. So there's nothing to be afraid of. It's a fun group. And if you are putting the customer, the hostess, the potential team members first in your mind, then it's going to become natural for you. You are going to really think about their needs first versus yours, and so it's not going to seem forced. It's not going to seem like push energy. It's going to be welcoming energy. And I promise you, if you keep that as your focal point, this is going to be a breeze, okay? Waking up in the morning is harder than this. Okay, so we're going to start our challenge group today. Invite a team member to do it with you. It's fun to work out with a partner, right? It's fun to do a challenge group with a partner. I'm going to organize everything on our team page, and I really encourage you to, as you add team members, make sure that you're personally inviting them. Kind of explain what the challenge group is and what they're going to get out of it. If you just send them a text like, hey, join this challenge group, they may not come to the gym with you, right? They got to be sold on it. So encourage them that, hey, listen, I know you wanted to get some of those parties booked from your launch that you did a month ago in January. Let's do this challenge group together. Let's make sure that we get all those parties booked by holding ourselves accountable. And she's going to give us words and tips on how to do that. And then use our forum. Our forum basically is our Facebook team page that's just for the challengers. Use it to ask questions. Tell them you got your workout in, which is your 10 calls in or your 5 calls in for the day. And please note that Mo will highlight this, but all those calls go basically in the trash if you don't have a follow-up mechanism system with them. I can do 100 calls right now and see probably no results if I don't have a strategic follow-up plan with email and text and then calling them back again. So follow her system. It works. Tweak it the way you want to use it. I don't use the color highlighters. I use whatever highlighter is working in my office. But I make check marks and mental notes, and I flip my planner through to call them in 2 days or 3 days. And then share your goal with the group. So my goal is to get 10 bookings for January and to get some recruit leads to sign up either this month or next. And I'm going to use the call system, the 21-day challenge, to do so. I have 5 bookings for January. I want 5 more bookings for January. Actually, I would like 7 because I know 2 will cancel. That's just the way it is. And then I would like to work on my February too. And then by December 15th, I want everybody to have their invites. I want everybody to be hostess coached so that they can share how to invite people to their party around the holidays and how to get those firm RSVPs. So we're going to use this group. Have fun with this. You guys are doing so great. And just remember that the only glass ceiling in this situation is probably you. Okay? It's probably something that's in your head that's telling you that you're bothering them or you're being pushy, and that's all us. It has nothing to do with them. So once you take that out of the equation, I promise you that these will be easy. I'm at the point now where I've done so many of these challenge groups, I think, well, why wouldn't people want to hear from me? Why wouldn't they want a phone call? I like getting phone calls from my friends and my consultants. Why wouldn't they want to hear what's on special? And if you just go and think about how it's helping them and keep that as your focal point, you are going to be amazed at what will happen. So I'm cheering you on here from Burrville, Wisconsin. Breathing. And I am going to use this group to get in shape this month. So here is to you, here's to your business, and let's do this. Take care.